CarePatrol is a full-circle support system for families. The team can step in to help navigate the confusing and frankly overwhelming business of aging, helping make sure older adults get the care that will help them truly enjoy their golden years. And the best part? The services are free. Welcome back to co-owner Nick Wake and one of the newest team members. We've got Leslie Stalin. She is a care transition manager. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us again.
Absolutely. All right, Nick, give us a little refresher on CarePatrol and all the great work that you do.
Yeah, so CarePatrol is a no-cost senior advisory service. We help families find independent living, assisted living, memory care, in-home care, maybe even that short-term respite stay. We are kind of like a realtor. We take families around. We actually sit and get to know their needs. We look at 8 dimensions of wellness. We really work to find that person. And that extends too to the recommendations we make. So we've got a lot of relationships with different communities in the area. But even if we don't have a formal one, if it's the best fit, we're going to make that recommendation because we know that if we do the right thing, that's just best for everybody. And that's going to be reflective across everything we do. And so it's been really important work that we've been doing. I feel like we've been doing it for about 13 years here in the area. And yeah, we've been blessed to be able to expand again.
Yeah, absolutely. And welcome to the team, Leslie.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Let's talk about what your job is and what you're doing for CarePatrol.
Absolutely. So I have the opportunity to work one-on-one with families, helping them through
It's a journey, right?
Yeah, for sure. So really, I'm helping them through a time that seems to be very overwhelming, and I support them in making informed and confident decisions.
Absolutely.
In that place.
Yeah. And let's elaborate on that because, you know, I think some people might, if they're not familiar with this space, think that all of these places are created equal. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about the things that you keep in mind and the things you focus on when looking to place someone.
Absolutely. So I always tell my families that they should consider care needs, current care needs, as well as future care needs. I think aging in place is important, and then also budget, but most importantly, the environment. When they walk in, I want it to feel like home.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. And talk a little bit about your history and what drew you to doing this.
Yeah, so I have over 20 years in healthcare and senior living. I've led teams as well as helped families through care transitions. And so this allows me to support them in an overwhelming time. And I'm very passionate about helping them through it.
Yeah, you're just kind of on the other side now, right? Yeah. But you have all that experience and all that knowledge to help walk with them.
Absolutely.
As they do that. And Nick, you want to talk about families, give a call out to them to have when they need to start thinking about CarePatrol, when they need to start engaging with you, because it's better to do it before it's an emergency, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, we used to say, and it's still true today, that the best time to have this conversation is in the living room, not the emergency room. Yeah. When families are in crisis, they're going to be struggling, they're going to be flailing, they don't know the options, and really, when you've got some time to plan, you've got more options. Like Leslie can sit down, and if your time horizon is a lot longer, we can look at communities that make sense, that have maybe a wait list that's a few months out, but it's going to be a better fit. Yeah. And so with the experience that our team has, especially bringing Leslie on board, she's worked with communities, worked in communities, understands that whole arena. We can definitely lay that out a lot easier when it's a calmer environment. Yeah. Now, granted, we can do real quick handoffs. We have had things happen in a week. Mm-hmm. We've had things happen in a day, but that's not necessarily the ideal situation either. So, so better to have those conversations earlier. But again, we can help at any stage.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And then as people are having these conversations, just if you guys could give us kind of a list of what people should be talking about, what things people should keep in mind when coming to you. Like you make a list of what your priorities. Like where are the priorities at?
Well, I think the big priority is going to be of the 8 dimensions of wellness. We can talk about environmental, spiritual, all that stuff, but it all really kind of distills down to 3 key points, and that's going to be the emotional, financial, and physical piece. Mm-hmm. Now, that physical piece, can they meet your physical needs? That's the important part, right? If you're having trouble getting dressed, we definitely need to have that help, toileting issues, things like that. The financial, is this going to be a long-term care? So let's talk about what assets are available. When Leslie's meeting with the family, she's sitting down talking about what investments do we have? What kind of assets do we have? What is the house? Where you're a veteran? What's going on there? And then finally, that emotional piece, that does it feel like home piece? And that's what I think really ties it together.
Yeah, and starting that earlier, then you you can test them out, go visit, you know, and figure out what place feels right. Because I think in the end, that's so important. And a lot of these places do have waiting lists, correct?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's tight out there, and that's again why getting us involved earlier. You have more options,
Yeah.
And we're no cost. That's the best part. So
Yes.
That's it, right? I mean, this is free for families. So it's never too early to start thinking about this and reaching out to you. Okay, so if people want to engage with you and they want to talk to you, what's the best way to reach you?
Oh, well, anyway, Facebook, email, phone. You can give us a call at 616-773-2085.
There you go.
Email us, westernmi@carepatrol.com. Or Leslie's email, lstahlin @carepatrol.com.
There you go.
We're happy to help.
Get Leslie to work. Get this
That's
new girl
right.
working and doing some stuff. There's all the information there too, as far as the website, carepatrol.com/WMCR. Thank you both so much. And Leslie, welcome to the team.
Thank you.